burger birthdays, awards for arguing, and animal antics. All this and more as the Stafford Weekly News starts now. Welcome to the Friday, May 2nd edition of the Stafford Weekly News. I'm Randall Williams. If you love burgers, this was an especially good week because a new restaurant opened in the Grid. Burger fans rejoice. There's a new burger bar in the Grid, Hop Dotties.
Yeah, Hop Dotty, we're a restaurant brand out of Austin, a really good burger, like the best burger you've ever had. Hand-cut fries, beers, margaritas, full bar, and so it's a better burger bar. We've got a few here in Houston, but we haven't had any in this neck of town, and so we've had a lot of guests asking us, hey, come open over in this area, so we're excited. We opened one in Richmond a few months ago, and then this is our newest one. It'll open today in about 5 minutes.
Hey everybody, it's Hop Dotty Burger Bar. It's our first day today open in Stafford. Come on down, see us, get a burger, some beers, catch some good tunes. We're excited to be here.
Yes, I am happy to join this one because another business in Stafford which can create sales tax for us, that's a revenue source. Most of the revenue come from sales tax. That's the lifeline of sales tax when it comes to revenue generation. So I always support this kind of a business, and I'm happy they are here, and we have to support this kind of a business all the time. Thank you so much.
No, Hot Dotty, not just the burger. They are built, they are special burger because everybody say the Hot Dotty's burger is incredible, impossible burger. So Stafford resident, you need to try. We want you to come join the Hot Dotty and bring more business to local restaurant. And thank you so much for Hot Dotty to pick Stafford as a location. And we are so happy today. It's a grand opening. We have so many people here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Hot Dotty to Stafford. Thank you.
See, what we're known for, we've got beautiful, any kind of burger you'd want. We've got bison, we've got beef, we've got tuna. It's like a sushi roll on a burger, so we kind of reimagine what it makes to make a burger. We've got chicken burgers, we got fried chicken, more fries than you know what to do, and then, like I say, a full bar with it, so some really good choices.
Putting the Earth in Earth Day, next. SMSD picked up a lot of awards at the District UIL Academics Competition, and Mauricio Morales takes us to meet debate champ Brandon Lynn.
My name is Jose Romero. I'm actually a graduate from Stafford High School, so I went to Stafford since kindergarten. So since 1993, I've been affiliated with Stafford in some way, shape, or form. I started teaching, my first year here was the 2010-2011, but I didn't start doing speech and debate until about 2012, 2013. And I have been a speech and debate coach since then. We have had a lull since COVID when we came back. We're almost non-existent. We've had 1 or 2 debaters, maybe a year. This year, it was just Brandon.
My name is Brandon. I'm on the Stafford debate team, and I'm a freshman attending Stafford's The Magnet. My mom got me into debate because, she wanted me to be an intellectual and stuff. So yeah, she threw me into a debate during 3rd grade. And ever since then, I kind of fell in love with it. And my 8th grade year, I planned to join whether there was a team or not. And surprise, surprise, there was no team. But me and Mr. Romero, we worked together, and I was able to be district champion this year. So
For competition, we have congressional debate, policy, CX debate, extemporaneous speaking, and a few other things. But Brandon did Lincoln Douglas, and so he was the only student that we worked with. And we went to quite a few tournaments.
Yeah, I feel like, again, debate forces you to look at things from different perspectives. And like sometimes you even have to argue things that you don't necessarily agree with. But most importantly, I feel like debate helps communicate, because at the end of the day, if you can't like get what you're thinking to the judges and to your opponents, then like most of your arguments wouldn't matter anyways.
We spent countless hours debating, going to different tournaments. He was very successful. So we are just trying to continue growing the program, and success breeds more success.
Debate from the outside, it looks very overwhelming, but trust me, it is not. As long as you get like some basic rules down, it's basically like just talking to another person and trying to convince them, or like that's how I see it, like trying to convince another person what you're thinking. And you know, it's basically like writing an essay and then just talking about your essay. Yeah, so one of the notable friendships that I have made during this journey would be with the Edna debaters. During one of their meets, we kind of bonded and became friends. And like ever since then, every meet that we go to, they're basically like my team, and like I just hang out with them. And yeah, they basically say they'd adopted me, but you know, I still beat them. But yeah, but overall, you know, debate has been really fun. It's been a little bit stressful on the school side, but I also have to juggle multiple sports also. But overall, I'd still say it was a very fun experience.
As far as high school sports go, you don't hear much about golf. Stafford, however, has a golf program that is scoring awards.
My name is Chris Reed. I've been at Stafford since 2012. Kind of assisted with the golf program really since about 2019. Unofficially, when Coach Salas retired, I took it over last year. So this is our second year, my second year doing this. We started last year and we're able to have a person advance to regionals, and this year we decided to go all in and do as many tournaments as we could to really build a program from about 8 kids to we ended up with over 20 students in the program. With the golf tournament, we kind of have 2 ways of doing it. The beginner tournaments, we went to several beginner tournaments in Aldine. The way they work is you can bring 5, 6 people, 5 boys, 5 girls, and you play best ball. Everybody hits a shot, then you play the best shot, and then everybody hits from there until you get to the green, and then you get the lowest score combined after 9 holes.
We've played multiple tournaments this year. Coach Hinojosa, Coach Savannah, Miss Guerra, admin, and everyone's been supportive of us doing our best not to miss too many school days. We played last week during spring break. The kids wanted to play, and we went ahead and did it. They gave up. Monday, the boys played. We came in around 5th or 6th out of about 18 schools, mostly big 5, 6As. And then the girls played last week as well, and they did pretty good as well.
The whole year, honestly, the kids deserve all the credit for our success this year. Really, for the first time ever in 4A, we were able to have a boys team and a girls team advance to regional golf up in Huntsville. It had never happened before. Sometimes we struggle to get a team of girls or a team of boys. This year, we ended up with 2 full teams of boys, a team of 5 and a team of 4, and we had 2 teams of girls. We took 1 team that played at district. A couple of our golfers did really well. Emily Kim's a veteran. She advanced to regionals last year individually, and her goal was that she would go back, as well as her team, and they did. So highlights, we went down to Victoria, Texas, 2-hour drive. We left at 4:30 in the morning, cold weather, 40 degrees, 20-mile-an-hour winds, and the boys ended up first place. So that was a shock.
Right now we're looking at about 9 or 10 boys will compete at district, which is a really big number. We're looking at 2 teams. And girls, we're looking at possibly 2 teams, but definitely I got 6 to 8 girls that I'll take out there to Greatwood as well.
District, we ended up with boys finishing 4th, 5th, and 6th individually. We had never really done that well before. Girl-wise, Miss Kim finished, I believe, tied for 4th. She just missed medaling individually. And we had a couple other girls, Brianna Hernandez and Carla Alvarado and Elisa Soto. They all finished within the top 10. I know they were a little disappointed that we didn't advance to state, but baby steps. And we accomplished a goal of mine was to get there within 5 years, and we got there in year 2. So, super proud of these kids. And Coach Salas, who had been here for Stafford a long time, and he volunteered almost every tournament. And without him and a lot of the hard work that he did bring in clubs, I went and bought clubs for the kids and golf balls and things. I literally was telling kids since the season's over, hey, you want to play next year? Or are you interested? And what it does, even though golf is a very individual sport, it's you, the clubs, the ball, you still play as a team because you play with these guys or these gals. It's a well-rewarding sport that can also be very frustrating. And again, we've got, it's inexpensive, come on out. And we got the clubs. We'll find stuff for you no matter what size, height, this, that. And we'll find ways to get you even out here to go practice near the baseball fields. It's about building a program that's rewarding in so many ways.
For your sports recap this week, Spartan girls softball wrapped up their season.
They say good things come to those who wait, and the 11-year wait is over. The last time the Spartan softball team advanced to the playoffs was the 2014 season. Finishing second in district with a record of 8-3 and an overall record of 14, 10, and 1, the girls were looking forward to their next chapter of the season. The 2025 team consists of freshman shortstop Noelle Torres, sophomore catcher Maya Bowman, sophomore first baseman Genesis Mendez, junior utility player Kennedy Bozeman, junior outfielder Destiny Velasquez, junior third baseman Kaylin Whitaker, junior left fielder Aubrey Zamora, senior utility player Ashley Francis, senior right fielder Brianna Hernandez, senior center fielder Eliza Martinez, senior pitcher Giovanna Mendez, and senior second baseman Nayeli Rubuelta. The head coach is Lauren Wilkins. She is joined by assistant coaches Ivana Ellis, Emma Daniel, and Ray Marshall. The Spartans traveled to Royal High School in Brookshire to face off against the Lady Buffs of Giddings in the bi-district round of the 4A playoffs. After the national anthem, it was time to play ball. Stafford took the field as the home team in Game 1. With the wind blowing, the outfielders were going to be challenged, but they were up for it. The Spartans battled with some nice defense, trying to tame the Lady Buffs. Senior Giovanna Mendez did her best on the mound and at the plate. But the girls from Giddings were on a roll. In the top of the 7th inning, play had to be suspended due to lightning in the area. With the dark skies and the wind whipping, it was decided that the game would be finished the following day, even though the sun was trying to come out again. Due to the rain the night before, it was decided that Game 1 of the remaining games would be played at the Diamonds at Daly Park in Rosenberg, where all the fields are turf. Game 1 resumed from the top of the 7th inning, with Giddings pushing 2 more runs across the plate. Stafford was able to score a run in the bottom half of the inning, but the Lady Buffs beat the Spartans 9-1. In Game 2, Stafford was the visiting team. Looking to score first, the Spartans struggled at the plate most of the day and were eventually shut out by Giddings. but they accomplished a great deal since stepping on the diamond back in January for the 2025 season. The seniors led this team to the playoffs for the first time in 11 years, and next year's Spartans will now look to make it back-to-back playoff appearances. Now to some acknowledgments. This year's squad had 6 members named to the All-District team and 3 honorable mentions. 7 girls qualified for All-District academics, in which you must keep a 90 or above average for all classes during the season. Impressive accomplishments. Congratulations to the Stafford Spartan softball team on a great season.
What happens when you put together Earth Day, flowers, and some Girl Scouts? Let's find out. April 22nd was Earth Day, and there was a very special celebration at the SCCC.
My name is Stephanie Weber. I'm with Sprouting, Texas. We are here today with our partnership with Stafford Early Childhood Center. We put in a school garden for them, and today we are working with the Girl Scouts to do a Texas native tree planting. It's part of our Texas Native Restoration Program. We are a statewide initiative with school and community gardens rooted in horticulture education, Texas native plant restoration, pollinator pathways.
I'm making there a lot of oxygen because trees can have oxygen. They're putting out oxygen into the world. And that's why we plant that tree right there, because we wanted the earth to be, you can breathe better, and all the stuff about plants. And I helped my dad and mom dig that up. And my little brother, he's with my dad working. And the tree and the flowers, we're gonna let the Girl Scouts plant the little flowers, like the yellow ones or the purple ones. We're gonna let them plant. And we're making the environment grow.
Today, waiting on the Girl Scouts. They're gonna come out and work with us to do a Texas tree planting. We're planting a bald cypress tree, which is a Texas native tree here at Stafford Early Childhood Center. And we're gonna get started.
My sister is 12. My fingers are getting dirty.
Okay, can we form a line?
Form a line like a dragon. Like we line up.
Okay, everybody in a line right here. Okay, this means you're gonna use your hands to do your part, right? We're gonna recycle.
Guess what? I look like a cow. Watch this. Get in line.
Reuse plastic like we just did with the plant.
You have a witch face and the regular face on the other side.
There you go. You did it.
I'm a
witch. Say Earth Day.
Earth Day.
Yay. Okay.
Can you move that?
For Spartan Spotlight, this is Randall Williams. Toad is at it again. Next. Children's theater yields some of the most fantastical experiences for young minds, and HCC has produced a new show based on a classic. What you see here is a brand new adaptation of Kenneth Graham's The Wind in the Willows, written and staged by HCC faculty member Elisa Deal.
Well, the first and easiest answer to that is it is in the public domain, and the other two shows this semester were not. So we've been spending a lot of money on rights, and I chickened out and decided to go the less expensive way. But also, I like the story. I grew up watching the Disney film, and it's cute and fun and interesting, and there are parts of it that have always bothered me and I wanted to fix, so I fixed them. Basically, I used a framing device where a family runs away with the story. There are a couple of little girls and their mother, and one of the little girls, it's been pointed out to her that there are flaws in the story, and so she's decided she doesn't like the story anymore, and their mother proposes that instead of just disliking the story, they just fix the small flaws. So they do, and at one point they invade the story and become characters and fix it. Well, you have to shorten an awful lot. I cut, I'd say, about 75% of the story that was in the book, at least. It all kind of went away, and I mostly just focused on the through line of the motor car intervention with Toad. I cut all of the characters who were children in the actual story proper, and a few other things, but it's a process of also making it so that you only have so many stage mechanics. Like we left in the boat on the river, but we had all of the crashes except for the table crash, which is an interesting case. But all of the actual car crashes and the cart crash happen off stage. And things like that, just kind of finding a balance of what the audience should be able to see versus what logistically it's easier if they, it's left to their imagination, that sort of thing. So we kept the story through line, I think, pretty solid, but anything superfluous went away, like the whole Badger's son getting lost thing, it's not in it, stuff like that. Also the whole Christmas interlude thing with the wassailing field mice at Mole's house and that kind of stuff, that all went away too. The book is charming. It's also a book, and the play is only about an hour and 40 minutes long, runs about 2 hours with the intermission, but it's a matter of we only have so much time in an evening, so a lot of it does have to go away. One of my favorite things about doing this particular show is it gave us an opportunity to just be a riot of color on the stage. It's everything that you would expect to be black, like the wings. They're blue, and the floor is this beautiful, speckled, gorgeous, mottled like field of color, and we've got trees all over the place, and the costumes are bright, and there's so many colors in the lights, and it's really fun bringing children's stories to life in general, and it's a joy to be able to just kind of run away with it, and we really hope that the audience enjoys it, especially since we happen to know that there are going to be quite a few children coming.
That's a wrap on our news for this week. Thank you for joining us. For everyone here at Stafford Weekly News, I'm Randall Williams. May all your news be good news. This program was produced on the Stafford campus of Houston Community College.